Hey guys, what's up? It's MatchPoint here, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you 5 rules to follow when using the operator Dokkaebi in Rainbow Six Siege. Now, this is going to be a new series coming to the channel if you guys would like it, and that support is continued throughout. Now, this series will be consisting of various rules for various operators, maybe methods in the game such as anchoring and roaming, and if you would like to continue this series, then make sure to leave a like on the video if it does help you out. Now, I will be covering more topics like this, so if you do have any, make sure to go ahead and list them in the comments down below. And if you are new around here, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the video. So let's get on into it. Now, the first rule that we're going to be covering is going to be regarding Dokkaebi's ability. Now, if you don't know already, Dokkaebi has her logic bomb, which can be in fact used twice to go ahead and give that defenders a call, in which they will have to either choose to go ahead and deal with that noise, revealing their position, or instead they have to go and disable it, which will also distract them. As I'm sure you've noticed, her ability can be incredible if used correctly and effectively with you and your team, which is why you should be using up her ability. Whatever happens in that round, you need to make sure that you've gone ahead and used those 2 logic bombs that she has to offer, otherwise you're not completing your main goal as that support player for your team. And this is one of the main rules that you should be following. You need to make sure that you're getting them off so that you can support your team. And this does not mean you need to go ahead and waste them. You need to try to stay alive by assisting the team, but also using them carefully and effectively when you and your team need it most. Simply dying and not using up this utility is a big waste, and you do not want to be doing it. The second rule that we're going to be covering for Dokkaebi is going to be decide your role. Deciding your role is really important in Rainbow Six Siege and is often something players will forget about. With Dokkaebi, there are 2 clear pathways in which you can go. You can either go down that support route or that entry fragger route. Now, you must be making a clear decision on which one you're going to be going for, as getting mixed up between the 2 can really hinder your performance and not allow you to go ahead and exceed that full potential of that certain role. If you are going to be playing that support role, then you will know to go ahead and make sure that you're using up your utility, looking to go for that hack so you can get access to their cameras, and overall being a fantastic player to support your team. And then if you do decide to go down the entry fragger route, it is going to be affecting on how you play. For example, you will be playing slightly more aggressive, and it's going to be affecting on how you're using that ability. You may decide to make an early push with it and using it to reveal their position and distract them, whilst ultimately you're making that push for the objective. It's entirely up to you, but you need to have a clear decision on which one you're going for. Now, the third rule that you should be following when using Dokkaebi is coordinating with your teammates. Dokkaebi is an operator that will require extensive amounts of coordination with you and your team, as you can tell your team when you're going to set off that ability, which will help them to be more confident in their push forward, as they know their defenders are going to be more distracted. In addition to this, you'll receive information on when your teammates are in that tight situation and they need to get out, and that Dokkaebi call can come in handy. And of course, you've got to receive that information from the coordination of your teammates. It's going to allow you and Weather to go ahead and initiate that roam clear so you can go ahead and take out that roamer, but also gain access to their phone and ultimately gain access to their cameras. These are all things that you and your teammates need to be considering when communicating. The fourth rule on the list is going to be switching to your secondaries. Remember, you do have that option of the secondary and you can very easily switch to it. With Dokkaebi's DMR, it can sometimes be hard to go in at that close range when making that push for the objective in the late round. Dokkaebi does in fact offer 2 fantastic secondaries to the list, one of them being the C75 Auto, or you can go with the SMG-12, and they are both fantastic. The SMG-12 is going to be suited better for you if you can control that recoil. However, if you are struggling, then I would recommend learning it, but in the meantime, stick with that C75. The 5th rule on the list, and the final one, is going to be consider the timing. Deciding when to use Dokkaebi's ability in the round is absolutely crucial. You need to be deciding whether you're going to be able to use it in the late round if you are stuck and you do need to make that push and use it for that delaying and the distraction. In addition to this, if you do have that anchor on your hands and you are struggling to flush him out of a certain area, well, in fact you can go ahead and use that Dokkaebi call, the logic bomb, to go ahead and flush him out. And the timing is so important here, to use it just before you're about to push in, and instead you can go ahead and drone out to reveal his position instead of using that logic bomb to reveal his position. And that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you have all enjoyed. If you did, or you found this video useful, then make sure to leave a like on the video. and subscribe for more tips and tricks like this. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.